to give away the timer report.
Yeah, all three evaluators are qualified.
All four.
All four evaluators are qualified. So you can vote for the evaluator. So here is my timers report. We had four fantastic speeches today. The first speaker, Toastmaster Karthikeyan, took 5 minutes 11 seconds within time. Second speaker, Toastmaster Narasimharaju Perumal, took 6 minutes 12 seconds. Sir. Toastmaster Srividya Hariharan, you took 7 minutes 22 seconds, ma'am. You made the most out of your time. And same with the DTM Satish as well. He took 7 minutes 25 seconds. All the four speakers are qualified for voting. Now coming to the TT speaker, the first speaker, Toastmaster Gopinath, took 1 minute 43 seconds. Second speaker, myself, I took 1 minute 16 seconds. Toastmaster Hema, you took 1 minute 13 seconds. And then the TT education session, sir, time was 8 to 10 minutes. We took 11 minutes 47 seconds. Evaluator 1, Toastmaster Gopinath, sir, you took 2 minutes 23 seconds, sir. Myself, Toastmaster Ashok, took 3 minutes 13 seconds. Third evaluator, TTM Sundaraman, took 3 minutes exactly. The fourth evaluator, TTM Karthik Mohandas, you took 2 minutes 46 seconds, Karthik. Over to you, ma'am.
Next, I would like to call upon our accountant, Durga, to give away the accountant. Over to you.
Hi, today I'm going to give the accountant report. So we had 4 speeches, prepared speeches. In that, I think PM Karthik, he used quite a lot of times. It was around 12 times, and then so for around 7 times, and like for 3 times. And there were quite a few pauses, and that was used a little frequently. And then another prepared speech, Narasimha Rao. Okay. You were actually used quite a few times, like around 5 times. But other than that, you used somewhere else. But and that's all. And for Srividya, I could not find any fillers for her. It was an excellent speech. I tried listening too much. I noted it, but then realized it was in the flow of speech, but not used as a filler anywhere. And for DTM Satish, I could not identify any fillers. It was an excellent speech. And I wrote for the management book review also. I couldn't see any fillers. It was an excellent speech. And there were another 3 tabletop topics. For that, again, Gopinath didn't have any fillers. And Toastmaster Ashok also didn't have any fillers. And Emma had fillers like R for 2 times, and so for 3 times, and like was used quite frequently. And between that, I also was used a little more frequently. That's all. Thank you.
Next, I would like to call upon our grammarian Sudhanya. So she will be giving the grammarian report.
It's a pleasure, to take up this role for today. Unfortunately, I couldn't see anybody using the word of the day, alignment. No, except him. I mean, like whoever the speakers, right? Including the table topic speakers, they haven't utilized the word alignment. So that's a lesson even for me moving forward. We shouldn't forget the word of the day. So that's one thing. I would like to start off with Srividya. Oh my God, I was so soaked in her speech that I was like, okay, Suganya, you'll have to, make note of the best words, the creative usages that she uses. So it was really amazing. I really liked, words, avalanches, harrowing race, dubious, wanderlust, homebirds, twirling, rumbling thunder, pelting, thank you so much. Satish, he used, some creative usages like rags to riches, credibility. Whatever the words that he used had good impact. It kind of elevated his speech as well. Life is full of lessons with no walls. So that was really amazing. Thank you. For Karthikeyan, you used words like deteriorating / upskill and all that. area of improvement, what I saw is like, you know, the placement of words. I mean, like, you know, I think there was confusion between so many and so much. I mean, like, you know, those things can be taken care of. Toastmaster Narasimha Raju, a lot of creative usages again, like donuts to dumbbells, upgrades, bug fixing, flying colors, rewired, and metaphorical words and all that. Overall, that's about it, and it's been a great privilege for me to do this honor. Thank you so much. Over to Hera.
So now it is the general evaluators report. I would like to start not only from today's meeting, a little bit more like how it actually pre-meeting. So last week Saturday, 9:47, Sundar actually shared the message for roll call. 9:56, all the three roles, all the three speakers were like filled. So it was like less than 10 minutes, everyone said like I'm going to, everyone raised their hand, said like I'm going to fill. So that is actually a very good sign. And as far as the flyers are concerned, like Karthik's flyer, like it is very helpful to advertise the club. So which is actually very good. And maintaining a guest list and being in touch with all the guests, Satish is doing a very fair job, which actually increases the growth, which is actually strengthening the club. So that is again very good. And agenda was shared well in advance, and we got the agenda almost like Thursday. We got the agenda, and all the role players were in time before 7 o'clock. All the role players were there, and the reason for that can be because like Sundar was actually sharing the message saying like 12 more hours to go, 2 more hours. Early morning 5 o'clock we started. 2 more hours to go. Like let's meet in 2 hours. Let's meet in 12 hours. Like he was continuously sharing the message. So all the role players were in time. I came in time, and CK came up with a very good theme. So there was a smooth transitioning. So he also had a questioning and answer session, which was like new. So he did a good job there, and he introduced each and every person. And he didn't introduce just by the name. He also gave a short description, short introduction about them. So that was really good. And grammarian and accounter, like it was their first time, like they are doing the job. They did really well. And timer also did a good job. Like he had that listening skill was like very good. And Gopinath's management book review. Only mistake I was able to find is like he gave the author's name instead of Robert, like he said, instead of Thomas Turner, he said like Robert. So that was the only mistake I was able to find. And he also said like obedience and discipline will come only by practice. He did not stop with the review. He also said like he's going to share the Kindle in our WhatsApp group. So which is like he's actually forcing us, or he's giving us the ability to read that book immediately by today. So that is very good. And prepared speakers, Karthikeyan said like the right time, right now. So his life was changed by book Atomic Habits. So which means like he's again insisting to read more books. Narasimhan's like lot of metaphors like Narasimhan used, which is really good. He said like life to debug, marks as ECG, travel is like suitcase table, donut and dumbbells. So a lot of metaphors which he used in his speech. It was not like a first time speech. Narasimhan's speech was really good. Our Snow White speech was really inspirational. And I will not be cribbing anymore for doing my household works. So it is like really good. Srividya's speech was good. And Satish, like copying is a best practice. He gave a very good message today. And as far as the icebreaker speech is concerned, like you can actually carry a script, so which will actually improve your confidence. That is something which newcomers can do. And you can, and moreover, like the script is something which we have to prepare at least 1 week advance. If this Saturday you are going to deliver a speech, ensure that like you give at least 1 week's time, so that like you have time, and ensure you also share it with your mentor. The mentor might take 1 or 2 days time for you to share it back. So plan all that in advance. Make at least like 4 days time for practice, so that like your speech will be like perfect speech. So that is something all the prepared speeches can follow. And highlight of today's session is the TT workshop. So this TT workshop, it was actually taken, and all the TT speakers like started evaluating everything. The TT speakers evaluation was really good. And today's evaluation session, all the evaluation session was done by all the seasonal Toastmasters. So it was really a learning for all of us. Gopinath said like a better speech will come only by practice. And Ashok said like how to structure and use a proper usage. Prop to be used. And Sundar said like how to conclude the message, how to have a strong conclusion and a strong message. Karthik insisted on including the emotion in the speech. Even I am not an expressive person, so he said like we have to include the emotion in the speech. So it was a real great learning, and we did have dual players today, so that has to be avoided. Now we are more than 20, so probably like dual players like we have to avoid. And I also came across people calling ma'am, sir. So whenever we come here, like you be 60 years, 20 years, anyone like no more ma'am, sir. You can probably call them as Toastmaster or TTMs. So that should be fine. That is the end of my general report. Over to you, Sita.